Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is a game that takes place in the Harry Potter universe, but it takes place before Harry Potter. Hogwarts Legacy is based around Harry Potter, 100 years before him. It is an action role-playing game developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. This video is not gonna have any spoilers towards the story, so don't be worried. This review is going to focus on the good sides of the game, and why the game is worth it. Immersive world. The game takes place in the wizarding world of Harry Potter and features a vast open world that players can explore. The game's attention to detail is impressive, with the environments and characters closely resembling the movies and books, although some places can be a little bit unrecognizable from the view of the movies, since it is inspired by the universe as a whole, so the books do a great deal. The open world is enormous and fun to explore. There are tons of side activities and quests you can discover when traversing. But when I played through the game, it felt like I didn't explore that much, since I was just focusing on getting to the location marked on the map, whilst flying on a broom above the world. Magic and combat. The game features a deep magic system that allows players to learn and master spells, as well as engage in combat against a variety of creatures and enemies. The combat system is fast-paced and action-packed, making it exciting and engaging. The combat allows you to use a variety of spells you unlock throughout the game, and they all do different things to the enemy, which allows you to have a ton of spells in your loadout just by scrolling to your next set of magic with a click. If you like RPG games and you're interested in time-based action sequences, this is the game for you, since when you're in combat, you're forced to do different types of evading attacks, either blocking or dodging. This game offers you 4 difficulties depending on your playstyle, whether you're a story-driven player or if you would like a challenge. The reason the combat feels so action-packed and fun is that it isn't just mindlessly swinging your wand with a singular spell. You can do magical combos with tons of different spells. You can make something come closer with a spell, and then use a close-range spell to blast it away with hard impact. But you also gotta think strategy. A lot of enemies have colored shields, which you can only break by using the right type of spell. The combat is awesome, and there are tons you gotta pay attention to. You can also do stealth takedowns, which can be handy at times when enemies aren't detecting it. Exploring and finding spells you like on your loadout is something that's fascinating. To find what types of spell that works best for you and what combos you can do is charming. There are 6 categories of spells, though only 5 of them can be used for combat. The combat is very immersive because of this, and it's really great. There is a set of spells you can only use in what they call the Room of Requirement. It's like your own house you can decorate and have tons of crafting stations in. In the Room of Requirement, you can place down the creatures you've collected in the open world, and feed them to get the materials of them. The story. This is for all the marbles, since a good story game should have a good story. The story in Hogwarts Legacy is enormous. The side quests feel alive and worth doing, like really worth doing. And they can mean a lot for the main quest. It's obvious that the storytelling is on the strong side. The overall story is surprisingly good if you play it to the end. As a whole, the story is super awesome, and feels like a very good movie in the cutscenes sometimes. But this game has a huge amount of cutscenes that do matter to the story. Same with the dialogue, so be sure to not miss too much information. If you're the person who skips cutscenes and just want to experience the gameplay, you could do that, although you won't get the same full experience at all since the game is based around the story. And it could impact your experience altogether, making it more negative. The characters you meet have strong personalities and feel very alive. There are tons of NPCs that makes the game feel alive, and some NPCs have very great storylines which can be as fun as the main quest, and important as the main quest. You can get new spells from them or other rewards. This game's customization is awesome. The cosmetics are limitless, which can make you look however you want, and you can use the look of one shirt on another shirt without losing your stats. And to be honest, I actually think this is the best story I've ever experienced in a story game ever. So yes, this game is absolutely worth it, and you should try it since it is a very fun experience you don't want to miss out on. If you want to see more reviews, you should click on one of these, and you should definitely subscribe.